What's going on, Vault Dwellers? It's Top Ranking Noob and Wife of Noob, and we're back at it again with another helpful video for Fallout 76. And hey, if you guys want to check out some cool Fallout 76 gear, make sure you head on over to U4GM. I'm going to be putting a link down in the description along with a coupon code that's going to be saving us 5%. So a really cool thing happened while we were goofing off yesterday. We were getting all those Under Armour plans. I just so happened to come across a plan for the T-51 Jetpack, and I figured this is a perfect reason to do a couple of things. First, we're going to be giving away 2 full sets of T-51 Power Armor. I'm going to be giving away a level 30 set as well as a level 50 set, both with a jetpack already built into it. Now, the problem is, though, these armor sets look a little bland. So this seems like a perfect reason to finally get around to unlocking the Nuka Cola paint job for these T-51 Power Armor sets.
Exciting.
What do you like better? You like the red armor or you like gray?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Uh-huh.
T-51 looks cooler when it looks like a Coca-Cola can. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Alright, so in order to unlock this paint job for the T-51 Power Armor, we need to head on over to the east side of the map. We're going to start our journey at Pylon V13. Now, if you're looking at the map, it's far off to the east of Vault 76 and south a little bit, just north of Watauga. When you first spawn into this area, if you fast travel, you're going to spawn right where I landed. And then you just head straight right to where Wife of Noob is hanging out. And right down on the ground, you're going to find a body along with a duffel bag. This duffel bag is going to have our first key in it. So inside this duffel bag, we're going to have our first toolbox key. So we need to grab this guy up. We're going to be grabbing a series of keys in order to unlock different containers throughout the wasteland. Once we have this toolbox key, we can move on to our next location. So our next stop to unlock the next box, this toolbox, we are going to actually fast travel to the Watauga Shopping Plaza. Now this just so happens to be the same plaza where I found that T-51 Jetpack plan at. So if you're looking for that plan, that's a great place to look. Once you fast travel there, you're just going to kind of turn to the right, I guess, if I know my directions. And as we head on down here, we're going to be finding that red toolbox. This is what the key opens. So with that key, we'll open up this toolbox, and we're going to have a second key. This one's going to be for Claire's box. So we're going to be doing some more traveling here. I also came across the Nuka Cola machine plan in here as well, which is, I should say we, right? Because we came across the Nuka Cola machine plan. Alright, so our next stop, we're actually going to be doing some fast traveling back to this town of Sutton. So if we go to Sutton, you can either do this at the train station or just the town of Sutton. When you first load in, you're going to be spawning around the same area. And of course, Sutton is really close to Vault 76, so if you just fast travel to Vault 76 and then to Sutton, it's going to save you some caps. Once there, you're going to spawn right in this spot. You're just going to head down the street. Now, if you go around the left-hand side of the town, you'll avoid quite a bit of the ghouls or the scorched. But what we're looking for is the Red Rocket Station. That's going to be our landmark. And here it is. As we come to the Red Rocket Station, we're just going to pass it just by a little bit. Just past the Red Rocket Station is a red house. And in the backyard of this house, I suppose you'd call it a backyard, is going to be a doghouse. And of course I got to give you a corazon because I love you, baby. Alright, so inside this doghouse, you can see here is Claire's box. Once we open that, we're going to get another key. This one's going to the Nuka Cola plant. So, we're going to be heading over to the Nuka Cola plant. This is where we get all those free caps that I was telling you about last video. Alright, so inside the Nuka Cola plant, if you've seen any of my other videos, you've probably been here a couple of times before. But the Nuka Cola plant, in the event that you haven't been here before, is just south of Vault 76. I should say this is a must-see location because this is a great place to come get some early game caps. There we go. Now when you get into this area, there will be some enemies. They're all going to be very low level ghouls, so they should be pretty easy to take care of. Once inside, all you're going to be doing is going up this flight of stairs, and then going up this flight of stairs to the right. And there's going to be a door the second you get up this flight of stairs. It will require lockpick skill level 1 in order to get through. Once you get through that, you just follow this little corridor all the way to the end, and there's going to be a locker that's kind of knocked over. And inside this locker, we're going to use our Nuka Cola locker key. And no surprise, there is another key inside this locker. This is the TNT Dome Key number 3. And this is the last key that we need to get. So after we have this, we're going to fast travel to one more location, and we're going to be good to go. So the last location we're going to be going to is the Black Mountain Ordnance Works, and this is just to the west of Vault 76. So if you fast travel to this location, you're going to spawn right where I'm at. We're going to head down the road, and there's going to be a dome door that we're going to be opening. Now, don't be confused because there's actually a couple of doors. They look almost exactly alike. This key's only going to work on the correct door. So as you come across this first stack of rocks, or a little mound of rocks, however you want to describe it, there will be a door somewhere around here. I found it 100 times before. Right off to the side here, I believe it is. So this key's not going to work here, but it looks exactly the same. This is dome number 4. If you try to open it, it's going to say inaccessible. But if you just keep going where Wife of Noob is hanging out here, so I don't get lost, there's going to be another door. And this is where we're going to use our key here. So here we're going to be using the TNT Dome Key number 3, and that is it. As we go inside here, we're going to find our plans for the T-51 Power Armor Nuka Cola plant. We're also going to find a couple of awesome costumes that are also Nuka Cola themed that you can grab up as well. Now that we got those plans, we can go ahead and spice up our T-51 armor set so it's not so bland. And of course, the only way to make these armor sets look even cooler is by slapping a jetpack onto them. So here's what we're going to do. Now that we got these all crafted up, we're going to be giving away 2 different T-51 armor sets, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. We're going to be doing a level 30 giveaway as well as a level 50 giveaway. In order to get these, one, you do have to be on PC. I do apologize for those of you guys that play on console, but I'm on a PC platform along with my wife. So you have to be on PC, and in order to get these up, just be the first one to type into the comments level 30 T-51 Power Armor Set or level 50 T-51 Power Armor Set. 1 set per person because we want to help out as many people as possible. Nonetheless, I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you all next time.